Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I've had the loveliest slow morning. I feel like it's been very needed. I had a bit of a lie-in and then just a coffee in bed, and I'm feeling really refreshed. It's been a while since I've had a weekend chill. I've just been actually editing my vlog, which is hopefully coming out tomorrow, and I really feel like the time from now and from when I filmed that, even though that was like 2 weeks ago, was it last week? I think it was last week. I have just been craving a bit of a down time and like some chilled time to myself, and this weekend is looking like that, specifically today. So I'm really excited to have a bit of a slow Saturday, and I thought I would vlog today. We have had a slow morning, and then I think we're just going to go to a coffee shop to get some pastries and then head to the park just to chill. The weather in London has been crazy. I feel like it has been everywhere, but we've had the most insane heat wave, and I'm finally it's a little bit cooler, which is nice. It's still quite warm, but it's definitely cooler, so I feel like I can actually get things done. It was just impossible to do anything last week. It was crazy. I have a bit of work to do this afternoon, so I'll probably get on with that. I sometimes quite like working on the weekend just because it's quite quiet in terms of you don't really hear much from anyone else, so you can kind of just get on with it. I always think it's a bit like when you're doing an all-nighter or doing a late night when you're studying and getting work done. It feels like that same kind of zone and bubble of quiet, which is quite nice. Yeah, that's kind of my plans, but it has been just quite a busy time. It's my friend's birthday tomorrow, so I actually wanted to make her some coasters for her flat. So I found a pattern online that I'm going to follow and just make a little set of maybe 4 for her. So I think that's what I'm going to work on, and that's kind of the plan for the day. I'm finally used to my hair as well. I feel like the blonde is kind of settled in a bit. It's always a bit different when you haven't had your hair done in such a long time, but I'm actually super happy with it, and it feels really nice to have it a bit shorter as well, especially in the heat. It's crazy how hot it makes you. Just finished the cardamom bun. It's genuinely the best cardamom bun. I think I prefer a cardamom bun over pain au chocolat, plain croissant. There's something about it. The flavour is just my favourite. I'm just having a coffee. We're sat in a little garden, and I just filmed it, but there's this little mouse running around, and I'm a little bit it feels a bit scary. I feel like they say that you're never not within 1 metre of a rodent, but you kind of forget that, and then when you see one, there must be quite great. I spend a lot of time looking at screens and can find it super easy to lose focus. Sometimes I go on to look for inspiration for a project but get completely sidetracked, which is why I'm super excited to be partnering with today's sponsor, Opera Air. Opera Air is a browser designed to help you close the browser. They strive to stand against platforms that maximize your screen time and mindful apps that demand a separate habit. I particularly love the range of soundscapes and the flow state music, which really allow for a calm digital experience. It also has guided breathing and neck exercises, which I love for a micro reset to clear your head during the day and check in with where you're at. After work, it can be so easy to leave your laptop feeling drained and fatigued, but Opera Air has really helped me to carve out a more intentional online experience. I love how it allows me to focus on being productive in a calm and intentional way. A huge thank you to Opera Air for sponsoring this portion of the video. You can download the Opera Air browser for free using the link in the description. Good afternoon. I've kind of wrapped up with my work for the day. So I'm just having a little bit of a sort out and a tidy for Sunday. I feel like I like to have almost a pre-Sunday reset at home just to make sure that the flat is like really nice for Sunday, so you can properly relax and not be thinking about it. I was just looking at my wardrobe and I thought I would do a kind of collective vintage haul. I am always trying to be more mindful with my shopping, and I've been selling quite a bit on Vinted. And if you use Vinted, you'll know that when you sell stuff, the like balance gets put in your like Vinted account, and rather than like withdrawing that, I've kind of like been keeping it in the balance thing and then just effectively buying clothes again. Some of it isn't necessarily seasonal appropriate for summer right now because it's probably too hot, but some of it is as well, and I will show you now. First things first, I picked up this little navy cotton bandana. I've been really enjoying seeing how people wear it in their head, and I've done a few times when I've been out running, and I think it looks really cute. Definitely for holiday when you're just trying to keep the sun off your head, but I think it's really cute. So I picked up that, and it was literally like £2 or something crazy. Next up, I picked up the Peachy Den Deba skirt. This I got for I think like £60. The seller sent it to me in the original like packaging, so I don't know if it was like a return she never got around to, but it had literally been unworn. On this so much already. I really like the cotton fabric of it. I did used to have the Deba set in like the other fabric, but I found that because it's like synthetic, like it kind of like wasn't necessarily the most comfy. So I ended up selling that on Vinted a few years ago, but then I saw this skirt was 100% cotton, and it does just feel so much lighter and nicer for summer, so this was a great purchase. I don't know if I'm going to do a try on because it's so hot and like I can't be bothered to put everything on and off, but yeah, great purchase. Next up, I picked up this Studio Nicholson top, which has been so great. I need to give it an iron, so I won't be trying this on. But I wore this to the tennis the other week, and it was just like the perfect kind of like smart casual top. It's in like a navy. Again, I got such a good deal for this because I think it retails for like maybe over 100, maybe over 200 quid. I don't know. It's quite a lot, but I paid 50 for it, which is crazy. And it's just a really nice kind of silhouette. Super cute. Perfect for like jeans and a nice top vibe. You guys know that I love outerwear and jackets, so I picked up a couple of jackets just because I feel like this season everybody's like decluttering and getting rid of their like heavier wardrobe pieces, so they're all quite like reasonably priced. Anyway, I picked up this vintage navy jacket. I will actually try this on, but it's just like a super nice rain mac. I will do like a cutaway of it on. But yeah, again, really good. Waterproof, like the perfect kind of oversized. And then the next jacket I got was another vintage one. It says Claude Harvey. I don't know what brand that is. But this is again another like super good oversized jacket. It's got kind of like this asymmetrical detail to it, which I really like. I have noticed I wore this out, I think the other day when it was a little bit colder, and I did notice that the rain like stained the jacket, so I don't know fully how waterproof it's going to be, but I do think it's a really nice like shade of beige and like a lovely fit, so I am excited to wear this when the weather is a bit more reflective of that, but I'm not wishing this summer weather away. Then a few summery pieces I picked up. Just this really lovely linen halter neck. It's got this cute bead. It's originally from Sainsbury's, but again, I paid like £4 for this. It's a really nice fit. I actually have a Cézanne one that's super similar, and it's one of my favourite tops to wear in the summer, but I kind of like wanted something similar as an alternative, and this is just like the perfect little linen-y halter top. And then the final thing I picked out was a dress. I don't really wear dresses. I'm not a dress wearer, but when it was super hot, I was like, actually I need to get out of my comfort zone and wear dresses a bit more, and I picked up this gorgeous vintage halter neck dress, and it's a really nice like midi fit. It is kind of like in this grey pattern, I don't know if you can see that, with like a low back and button. I can't really transfer how nice it looks, but it definitely needs an iron as well. So that is a little mini haul of some things I picked up. I'm definitely excited to wear all of the summery things and just get a bit of use out of them while it's super nice, but equally can't wait to wear the jackets because I feel like jackets are just the perfect outfit piece, you know, it just carries an outfit. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to have a bit of a sort out and then have a chill. I think we might actually go for a walk this evening, which will be nice.